Wincal.
Monet Wincal. Okay, cool. So, can you just give me a little bit about your story of like who you are? The docuseries is called Who Are You?
Okay, well, my name is Monet Wincal.
Okay.
I'm basically the White House baby.
What does that mean?
Well, when I was a baby,
Yeah.
I was actually employed by White House and ended up going home with some of their George Washington Bush IV's rehab program or his staff.
Okay.
After I got hurt, I was broken up as an infant in the White House. I was the infant that got raped. They were supposed to take me home for just enough time to heal.
Okay.
And instead, I ended up spending the rest of my life with them. And right now, I'm out here because I was abused the whole time. Ended up married to an abusive man. When I got married, I was only 9.
Really?
Well, actually, I was like, without law, 23 years old. But because of the way I was abused, law made me 9 years old. And said at one point in 75 that I would never get older. 2013 in Los Angeles, a court of law made me 6 by law under Monet's law. That's my name. So I'm 6 years old in 2013. This month, on the 29th of January, I will be 12. And by law, they see me as a real child, but I can live on my own. I have full adult privileges, but am considered a real child. So my ex-husband wanted to say that he was set up because he thought they were accusing him of abusing a child. It's not quite that simple. He abused, period. If you treat an adult the way you treat me, the way he treated me, it's abuse. I ended up actually moving into a home. I moved away from my ex-husband, got separated and divorced. And next thing I know, the Bushes, George Washington Bush IV and his people, they want to hit, because his daughter owned the daycare where she killed a baby, and I unfortunately happened to be working there and told that. So I'm in hiding now. And sometimes things get stupid. I laugh about some things. They're in something called limbo wayside. So they get in the air bubbles, a military trick or government trick. And it's weird. I want them to go, right? And I'm like, get out of my life. I'm going to protect the orders on you. And then 1 minute, something comes up, and some of the ones that I grew up around, I'm telling them things, and it seems like I'm laughing at them. And you say friends, right? We're not friends, we're enemies, But it's weird. You want to say, like, I said, when it's like the ghost of Mrs. Mira. They're in limbo. And you don't see them, but you know they're there. They're real. And LAPD can tell you, they've seen me get pregnant. They've seen where they thought, as they say, someone moved the babies. And it still shows like I'm pregnant because of what they did, the tricks they used, It's sad, but the government will go to extremes to protect their own, and it's sad. They thought most people don't know me as White House, but those that do knew I was President Wincal, Jane Rockefeller Flynn when I was born. But for those many that didn't know me, Bush was more known. And he keeps yelling, a president's kid doesn't die. His kid raped and killed a baby. Don't tell me your kid don't die by law. She wasn't dying like dirt. She was dying as a woman that raped, killed a baby, and confessed to it in a court of law. They thought I should have been there to defend her, but I could not have defended her. I would have only testified against her.
Okay. Get out. So, what exactly is I never heard of a White House baby. I'm just really blown away right now by your story, just a tad bit.
A White House baby. I say I'm the White House baby because White House employed me when I was only 3 days old.
So how old are you now? Like, what is your actual age?
Actually, when I was born, it was February 2nd, 1966. Okay. 3 days later, I was employed by White House. They changed. Well, my name was still Jane Rockefeller Flynn, but they also changed it to Monica Qualls, Qualls.
Okay.
And made my birth date February 5th, 66. Changed my place of birth from Marina Del Rey, California to Elizabeth, New Jersey. And I'm here.
Okay.
But it's just that I was a baby. I was supposed to be raised with White House, and they had problems, as they say, getting me out of that house. And for years, some knew where I was and some didn't. But they couldn't get me out the house, they said.
Okay. So what do you like to do? Do you have any hobbies? Like, how long have you been living here in Sacramento?
Some have been put up lately. But if you were here last year, over on J Street, even in June, about May of 2018, you can tell I used to paint.
You're a painter?
Yeah, if
I like to
if
paint.
I didn't have a full cart right now and had good money on me, I'd probably go down J Street, get on at number 30 and go to University Art.
Oh, really?
Yes, my weakness is art supplies when I have the time and the time and the money, because in Los Angeles on East Main Street, I used to go into raw materials and I tell myself, don't spend over 100. I think one time even Paul Reese, and I was surprised to see him, but he was in the art store and I spent almost $200. I told myself not over 100.
That's funny.
But that's okay.
I'm an artist too.
That's good.
I haven't painted in a while though, I'm not even gonna lie, but I like abstract. What do you like to paint? Like, do you do...
I do contemporary art. I write novels. I do screenplays. But these screenplays, I have one here. It's part of a case.
Yeah?
I'm still White House, and I do have a case against them. You've heard of the case against White House, maybe Tipton County, where they went to Tennessee, and they told people in Tipton County, Tennessee, and Alabama that they had bad blood, and they gave them
Wow, that's really a script.
They gave them information. Told them they had bad blood. Gave them mercury.
Can I see?
Yeah, I think towards the back is where you get into. Might have to make some corrections. They gave them, African Americans were given syphilis, and out of about 4 or 5 million, I found that 58% of them died, and I have some more information on that right here. See, right here. This is some more related events for some of it. A timeline. I think that's it right there. And then this is the script.
What? This is interesting. I've never...
The police has a copy of this script, and so does Washington, D.C. Like,
So how long have you been writing this script? This is like thoroughly printed out and...
This script is finished, but it didn't take me long to write it. So towards the back it gets into a few racist things, underlying assumptions I started to.
Here.
But I'm going to set a death penalty because it was premeditated. It's malice, it's envy, and nothing. They deliberately, to annihilate a whole race, said that they had syphilis. And a lot of them did not have syphilis, but it was given to them. It was given to them.
Wow, this is very informative. This is very informative. This is interesting.
Yeah, and true. It's sad.
I like how you still write in script. Cursive. A lot of people don't do that anymore. How long did it, when did you start this?
I started this, in Los Angeles. I started the case. I went to the
Marina Del Rey, or?
Los Angeles, California. And I went to LAPD, and I told them, this is ridiculous. Some people in my house gave us syphilis in Tennessee and Alabama. And there's one paper in there that tells, stapled there, it'll tell you there are other counties, let me see, other than Tipton County. This one. I'm trying to think. And this is just a timeline. And I have something.
That's awesome.
Thank you. I think here it is. This one too. Didn't realize. But it says the counties that was giving, it says public health recommended 6 locations for the program, and the program that they're talking about is a program where they want to say that they're giving you a vaccine for your bad blood. Mm-hmm. The vaccine was something that called syphilis. It was Macon County, Alabama, Scott County in Mississippi, Tipton County, Tennessee, Flynn County, Georgia, Pitt County, North Carolina, Albemarle County in Virginia. So this started like in 1932 through 1972. And even today it's going on. Mm-hmm. You know, you think Ku Klux Klan days are over, right? And that's sad. It's not. I remember when my friend and I joked and we said there was a radio station north, and Lynette Burrell and I said, WDAO is a radio station, and we said it stood for white days are over. Here I am, a white girl that looks brown skinned, and I realized they're not over. You got people now fighting. They're looking for whites that look brown like me, trying to make us Klan. Blacks who don't want to be friends with whites because they say, hold up. You know, like my grandfather's African American, you can tell I got cocoa in the milk. But you can tell. But hey, they're saying we were slaves years ago. Okay, white man did this. White man chopped our foot off if we ran. They enslaved us. And a lot of that we brought on ourselves. They went to Africa, and the white man saw blacks with slaves. That don't mean we have to be stupid and repeat it, right? It's like, and then, you know, we call ourselves nigger. I think we shouldn't. Like, black men say, hey, my nigger. No, don't call your best buddy your nigger. We know, Because we don't mean any harm, but it's taken from whites calling us that. And I said that a long time ago. The word nigga means nothing. I looked it up in the dictionary. It means nothing. We're something. Don't take what they use to tell us that we're nothing and use it to say, buddy, friend, your friend is something. Somebody. Find something else to call them. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's like Lynette said, she can't help it. If white man went to Africa, so the word Niger couldn't pronounce it and said nigga, we wouldn't sound nigga. Let us sound ignorant. But we're not. I think blacks and whites and other races ought to get along and not call each other names. It's like white people saying redneck to each other, you know?
Yeah.
One man said redneck when a white calls another one redneck, it's saying your country, slob, low life, less than a nigga. And that shouldn't be. He said that, but it shouldn't be. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But basically that's what's going on with me. You know, I spill the beans on a lot of people. And I'm on real mainly, especially with my ex-husband. He raped, he abused, he used government tricks, or had people that knew those tricks to hit his son and me. He was trying to set me up when he did that. He told him to jump in me, hit Boo, so he can say it's a reason.
You have a son named Boo?
Well, his name is Theron Shelby Cooper, and we call him Boo. You know, it's like Whitney called me her Boo. The baby. We're the babies, Boo and I. And the police cried one time that I got abused and Boo didn't know. And Boo cried. Well, the police say Boo got hurt and I didn't know. Neither one of us knew the other one was getting hurt. I felt bad and said it's my job to know that my son got hurt. If someone else knew, they should have told me. I think Boo got hurt more because I told him if he's the baby, it's not his job to worry about me. It's my job to worry about him. And he felt that's wrong. To a certain extent, he's okay. He's right. We both should, I've learned, should have worried about each other. And I used to believe that one parent doesn't tell the children bad things about another parent. So I kind of went through my fight by myself. And I realized that was wrong. I know I have to be with my children more.